to the show. VH bomb in the lab, cook it, feel on screen. Zesty vibes loud, turn cringe to a meme. All your filters off, it's a wild reveal. One edit from me and the fiction gets real. Zesty Phil.
Now, I'm not busting through my shirt. That's ridiculous. If anything, I used to be too big for the shirt because I was fat, and now I'm not fat anymore, so the shirt actually fits perfectly how it's supposed to fit. How's my eating been? Pretty good. Pretty good. Had a pretty good dinner with my wife, and then we relaxed for a bit. She was playing this kind of like supermarket simulation game and relaxing on the couch together, and I watched her play for a bit. And the game actually had a really chill like soundtrack, like relaxing music. We were all just relaxing with Jasper Kitian on the couch and cleaned up some stuff quickly in the backyard and now ready. What do we have for dinner? It's just soup and sandwich. We had a hearty tomato soup with a tuna salad ciabatta sandwich, which is my wife makes her own tuna salad from tuna and fresh dill, a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of mayo, not a ton. And we have that on a ciabatta bread, which I cut and toast. And then you put a little bit like lettuce, tomato on there. Pretty darn good. I've had tomato bisque soup, King Michael. The thing about tomato bisque is it's creamy, which is delicious, but it's also very high in fat and calories. Not really what you want to do when you're trying to be healthier like I am. So we skip the bisque. Do I like pumpkin pie? I think pumpkin pie is okay. I prefer fruit pies, like apple pie or cherry pie, to pumpkin pie. My wife actually loves pumpkin pie, so we'll definitely look to get a nice big pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving this year. No, Abdullah, I don't want to eat McDonald's breakfast. Every morning, here's my breakfast every morning. Okay? I think it's called Jimmy Dean's Healthy Delight Breakfast Sandwich, which is a light English muffin. It's actually small, with an egg whites patty, a turkey sausage patty. I take the cheese off of it because the cheese is shitty American cheese. I literally take it off and throw it out. I take a little sprinkling of cheddar cheese, just a little bit to get a taste. I put it on there. That's it. I think it's something like 18 grams of protein. And, it's very low calorie, low carb, but it's exactly what you need for breakfast. And then I have a black coffee with it. That is my breakfast every day. And it's perfect. Exactly what I need. Gets your energy going, gets a little bit in your stomach, gets that protein hit, and gets the caffeine in you. You're ready to go. I'm not eating McDonald's breakfast. That shit's horrible. I remember it used to eat grease dripping off the goddamn thing. And freaking dude, the hash brown, that's like a grease sponge. It's disgusting. I would never eat that again. Alright, so everyone, good evening. Now there's a lot more people on stream. I'll give you a little bit of an intro here. We have about 10 minutes left. We'll build up attendance before we begin with the game. Tonight is the continuation of Tormented Souls 2. Man, is it the perfect time for this game. In the middle of Halloween week. And it's a great night for horror. We actually put this on Sunday night and it worked well. People really liked it as a late night stream. So I hope that you guys are here for horror. You're here for the right vibe, right? We're in the dark right now. It's 7:30. It was like pitch black outside. Perfect for this. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. If you are here and you're excited for horror, please support the stream tonight in whatever way you can. If you're on Kit, dropping a sub, sending me some kicks, amazing. On YouTube, a super chat or a drop of membership, perfect. Or it doesn't matter where you are, you can tip using my PayPal link. Please consider contributing tonight. We are at 4 out of 10 goals hit. Absolutely great. Thank you so much for your support over the last several weeks. This month in general has been a really great month for support. It has been. And I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so very much. Let's keep that momentum going here tonight. If we hit the goal tonight, we'll be at halfway to our next DSP Tries It, which is going to be the American Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs. This is a sandwich that features all the ingredients of a Thanksgiving meal here in the United States. Slow roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, dressing / stuffing, depending on where you come from. We actually call it stuffing here in the United States, but outside of the U.S., you guys usually call it dressing. And I believe they put some sauces and things on it, and because we found out that all of the Firehouse Subs in our area have no gravy whatsoever because idiots went and bought it all. I'm not kidding. The whole thing is influencers on the internet were rating the sandwich and all said to everyone, hey, go get extra gravy. So they did, and now all Firehouse Subs are sold out of gravy. So we bought our own. We actually bought a jar of gravy in anticipation of trying the sandwich. So we're ready to go. for Thanksgiving sandwiches from Firehouse when we hit 10 goals, alright? So, let's go. Let's hit some goals. Let's hit some support tonight. Who's gonna be the first super chat of the night? Who's gonna be the first tip of the night? Well, I take it back. Vice City Baby was the first super chat of the night. My fault. I got a little ahead of myself there. Who's gonna be the second super chatter? Who's gonna be the first tip? Who's gonna be the first sub over on Kick? Who is gonna send some kicks right now? Who's gonna get a kick in on Kick right now? Let's go. You never heard of jarred gravy, you didn't. Jarred gravy is more popular in the United States than like the potted stuff, because I know you should buy the potted stuff and then make it in like a pot. Most people just buy the jar though, like it's all over the store. You're not funny, since I've learned in China you have to now have a diploma or college degree to be a professional influencer. China's a lot different. People who live in the Western world, meaning the United States, Canada, Mexico, hell, even most European countries, we just don't get how it is in these other countries that are more communist-like. They control your life. Like, literally, you're not allowed to do shit without permission, without running it by the government, stuff like it's all controlled by them. You don't have freedom to just do what you want. They block it, literally. So, we should be happy that we have the freedom to kind of do what we want with our own lives in our own time. We're at $10 to support. Let's go. Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's get our first sub of the night. Let's get some support on the stream. Let's get it rallying. Let's get the momentum going. Bookworm says Dracula X is maybe the hardest game I've ever played. Wow. Well, Bookworm, maybe you should stop playing your 472nd playthrough of Barbie Horse Adventures and start playing real games like a manly man. Understand? It's time to begin. Now, guys, before we begin, last night, we did not have a good night. Last night, I was playing Ninja Gaiden 4, and although there was a good amount of attendance and engagement, the support was awful. Alright, I don't want to have 2 bad nights in a row. This game, it's a horror game. You said to move this to night streams, you would like it more. You did. We played this on Sunday night. You guys liked it a lot. Let's keep that going tonight. Let's hit that goal tonight. Let's enjoy a nice horror game during the holiday horror season, Let's enjoy Tormented Souls 2 together, and let's make it a fun night, alright? Cool, here we go. If you are enjoying survival horror vibes tonight on DSP Gaming, please support the stream in some way. Let's hit the goal tonight. We actually hit it last time for Tormented Souls. We could do it again. I need money. I don't have any money to play. It needs 100 peso coins. It's the change machine. There's no change machine in the arcade. That's ridiculous. There should be a change machine you can bust open and steal stuff from. There's no change machine in the fucking arcade. What the hell? And none of them have like some money in the return slot or anything. Nope. So I guess we have to go find money somewhere else. We have to outrun a bunch of fucking pinks. Okay, so it said what? A plus C. A plus B, B plus C, A plus C. Fuck does that mean? Oh. What the fuck we're doing? What color are we going for? Am I supposed to know? I have no fucking clue what's going on. Wow, that was really a good hit, wasn't it? No fucking clue. Well, this is pretty moronic. You have no clue what you're trying to do. What, am I supposed to make it a certain color? Am I supposed to make it all the same color? I have no idea. The game is fucking stupid. No, I don't know what the fuck. There's no way to know what to do. Besides fucking around. Just keep fucking around until you just solve the puzzle or look it up online. Wow. What is it with modern horror games having shitty fucking puzzles? Silent Hill F and now this both awful. Chronos was good. The Chronos puzzles were good. This is just fucking ass. No, there's no colors to associate with letters. The fucking thing says that it's two of them becomes a color. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. You tell me. Doesn't mean anything. It literally doesn't mean anything. Here, A plus B becomes green. B plus C becomes orange. A plus C is blue or purple. It's actually purple. Doesn't mean anything. It could all be worth any number you want. Seriously, it could all literally be worth any number you possibly want. So dumb. Like let's act like these are real numbers. Let's say A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3. Okay? So 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4, or 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 5. Now, 1 plus. What I said, I already fucking lost track. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So A plus B, that's 3. Okay? 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay? Does this even mean anything? None of this means anything. Literally, this doesn't mean anything at all. What the fuck am I trying to do? So then what is A? A can't be 1 because two things together have to become A. So let's add it up to 1 then. Let's say that A is 3, B is 4, and C is 5. Let's do that, and hold on, let me get a piece of paper. Okay? The thing is, how many colors are there? These are 3 colors. And we know that none of these are representative of a single letter. So there's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. There's 6 colors. That means there have to be at least 2 values lower than whatever A is worth. So let's say red is 1. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to write it down like this. Red is 1. Okay? What the fuck? It's not even... Orange is 2. Yellow is 3. green is 4, blue is 5, purple is 6, and that's it. Those are all 6 colors that are available. Alright, so green we don't have. We're saying green is 4. So green has to be 2 values added together, right, to become 4. So if it's A plus B, then A could be red, which could be 1. And then B could be yellow, which is 3. B plus C, well, we don't know what value C is yet. We have no idea. So B plus C, B is 3. So then what is C? C could be 2, which would make it blue, but that's not correct. It's orange. It says orange is 2. The fuck? Orange is 2. So then B have to be 1, but then C would have to be 1. This is retarded. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, we're not gonna give them numerical values, we're just gonna use primary colors, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. How do you make orange, yellow, and red, right? So B is either yellow or red, and C is either yellow or red. We just don't know which one, okay? A plus B. Alright, how do you make green? Well, we know B is yellow or red. C is yellow or red. Well, yellow, what do you add? Is it blue and yellow makes green? It is, isn't it? Blue and yellow makes green. So that would mean that blue is yellow. Excuse me, B is yellow. B is yellow. Yes. A is blue. And C then would have to be red. Yeah. And then A and C, so that would be blue and red, makes purple. That's correct. I just solved it. It was a primary colors puzzle. So A is blue. B is yellow. And C is red. Yep. So we solved it. It was a colors puzzle. It had nothing to do with numerical values at all. You had to know how to mix colors to make other colors. So that's weird. I don't think I've ever done a puzzle in a survival horror game that made you have to learn to do color mixing. So at first I was gonna say this puzzle sucks. Actually, I think it might be one of the better puzzles that I've ever done in a survival horror game. That was pretty unique. If you are colorblind, you're fucked. If you're colorblind, you can't solve the puzzle. You would have to know what colors make other colors, and if you're colorblind, you can't see the colors that are there, that are each combination of letters, so you're actually completely screwed. Wow. Save up? Perfect. Now we'll split the part. I'll use the bathroom, and we'll come back and continue. Now we gotta go to the dojo and see what we find in the dojo. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Okay. Guys, I do have to use the restroom quickly. I'll be right back in a minute. If you're enjoying tonight's survival horror fun with Terminated Souls 2, please support the stream. We're at $42 of support out of the 150 goal. Last night, we did not hit the goal for Ninja Gaiden 4. Tonight, we got an hour left, and we are really slow for support here for Tormented Souls 2. I don't want to make it a pattern out. The night streams aren't doing well. I don't know what's going on. Night streams had been doing very well for a while. And remember, I moved this game from day streams to night streams because you guys said you wanted survival horror at night. Yeah, so please support the stream right now. I can tell you, we got a whole bunch of super chats. We got 1 or 2 subs over on Kick, but not much. It'd be great to get some support from Kick tonight. Last night, everyone was using their highlighted messages and no one supported the stream. Alright, I added those back for you guys as a favor so you guys could have your messages again. And I hope that you'll support the stream. Okay, alright. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Then we'll continue on with more Tormented Souls 2, but please support the stream when I come back. Let's see some support to get on that leaderboard, alright? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, alright, let's get to shoutouts. There's nothing to shout out. Come on. That was the cue. Come on, that was the cue. Did I really need to spell it out for you? Come on. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, let's continue. Hopefully we will get more support tonight. We're only at 42. We have about an hour left. Let's go. Alright. He says YouTube is changing his guidelines on violence in video games on November 17th and beginning age restricting. This is correct. But YouTube has stated they actually sent me a whole thing about it because I wanted to read, I'm glad they did because I want to read ahead and see what's going on. What YouTube is going to do, they're going to start age restricting certain video games. So for example, if you're playing a game that's ultra violent, if you're playing a game that has an insane amount of gore, anything like that that should be considered adult rated, they are going to age restrict certain videos where they feel that the gore is excessive. So for example, right now, this video, there's nothing wrong with it. But if all of a sudden in this video, someone gets dismembered and a head gets ripped off the shoulders and intestines are squirting, they might age restrict the stream of the video. And so there's nothing you can really do about it. YouTube already does this to some extent. They just don't do it commonly, okay? It's not something that always happens. Well, I guess what they're saying is they're going to use AI, which I'll be honest with you, I don't think that they should use AI because their AI doesn't work. I know for a fact. Like I said, I had a stream a few weeks back, and YouTube age restricts the stream. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just restart the stream. So I did, alright, and then I came back with the new stream and it didn't get age restricted again. So after the fact, I said, well, what got age restricted? And they flagged a certain part of the stream. I go to that part of the stream. It's, oh, holy moly. That was close. I go to that part of the stream. It is literally just a gameplay clip, like someone running in a game. There's no swearing, there's no blood, there's no gore, there's no nudity or sex. They still insist that this is violating the adult content and needs to be age restricted. The AI had no idea what it was doing. It didn't know what it was seeing. It was misidentifying. AI is not good enough to do this stuff as of yet. Maybe in 5-10 years, when the AI models have been trained properly, it could work. It doesn't work yet. But YouTube wants to institute it anyway. Sadly, there's not much we can do about it, okay? So it's this simple. If I'm streaming and the stream gets age restricted, I'll turn the stream off, make a new one, start it over, and then we'll just keep going. Okay? If a video gets age restricted after the fact, there's not much I can do about it. You could try appealing, but like I said, since the AI misidentifies stuff, you will almost never win an appeal on a video that gets age restricted. It almost never happens. So, there's nothing that I can really do about it. The truth is, I don't make a lot of money on ad revenue on videos to begin with. Maybe if part 1 of a playthrough got age restricted, that would suck. Because usually part 1 of a playthrough is one that I'll make a few bucks on ad revenue wise. But overall, as you see, the videos in my playthroughs make what? 1,000 views tops. Seriously, these days, my on-demand videos don't get a lot of views. So, doesn't really matter to me. Like, I don't think overall it's going to really hurt my bottom line at all. I think, it's just going to be a situation where, sometimes they'll be age restricted. Now, obviously, I don't want a stream to be age restricted. Here's why. If a stream gets age restricted, You could still become a member. You could still get the memberships, but you can't super chat. I don't know why. What does age restricting a stream have to do with super chatting? To be honest, you should be an adult to be able to super chat. Children under the age of 18 should not be able to super chat. So why are you cutting off the ability to super chat on a stream that's age restricted? That doesn't even make sense. But YouTube does it as of now. So it sucks, but what can I do about it, right? Anyway, again, I don't think it's going to be a huge deal, but what I will say is if you guys notice that a stream gets age restricted, let me know, because I didn't even send me a notification, it just happens. And then I'll notice to make a new stream and restart and go from there. But I don't think overall it's going to affect things too much. Maybe there'll be certain playthroughs with extreme gore and stuff that, yeah, a few videos will get age restricted, but I'm not making money on those videos pretty much anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So we're over 50 bucks of support, guys. Can we get some more? Can we get some momentum going? Phil Loves Fuse did 100 kicks. Thank you for telling me. Let's get that. And another 100 kicks. Here we go. All right, cool. So anyway, yeah, the politics show didn't work because people either want extreme left or right. It's that simple. They want people to be 100% in agreement with their extreme views or else they don't want to hear anything. So the show didn't work and I said, well, if you don't want it, fuck it. And I stopped doing it. It's that simple. There's not much to it. I actually enjoyed doing the show. I thought that it was a fun show. It was very different from my normal content. I had a lot of fun doing it. But if the viewers aren't there for it and they're not going to support it, then I'm not going to do it. Exactly. Garrett says, it says they will age restrict stuff featuring realistic human characters that focus on scenes of torture or scenes of mass violence against non-combatants. Right. So, honestly, horror games might be a problem. To be honest, horror games might actually be a problem. Because they might say that, oh, look, someone's getting tortured. This guy right here, like what we're about to do right now. Watch. Oh, that's not it? I thought for sure that's what we're doing. I thought we're cutting his hand open. We're not, so what do I use the box cutter for then? What are we using the box cutter for then? We can't use it in the amusement arcade. Where the fuck are you doing this? I have no idea. I legit have no idea. There's only one thing we could use it on, and we can't use it on. Oh my god, really? Wow, okay. I'm thinking, this is like Silent Hill or Resident Evil. I'm thinking, closed-minded. We had the puzzles in the mall. Dab Hands just said in chat, don't you remember the phone outside? It never even occurred to my mind that we have to leave the mall we're in to go do something outside and then come back, because in a normal old school survival horror game, you would never do that. It would all be in the area you're in. So thank you, because I would have walked in circles for the next 30 minutes wondering what to use this box cutter on if you didn't say that. So this game's a little different, you see. This game, you gotta go more big brain. You gotta expand your horizons, think bigger. I would have actually been pissed off if you didn't say that, so thank you for that. Okay, I got a 420 tip. I used to be a lizard, then I took a shelf and became a screen. Whatever you say, thanks for 420. Sounds like you've been doing a little bit too much of the 420, if you know what I'm saying. Because that didn't make much sense at all. But thank you, here we go. Alright, in fact, guys, if you can believe it, that was our first tip of the night. That's literally our first tip of the night. So pretty much all support has been coming in via super chats, because we had almost nothing on the kick side and almost no tips at all. So that's why we're at 59 bucks of support. Let's get some momentum. Let's actually pick it up. Let's get some other support other than just the super chats that are kind of trickling in. What the? What the? What the fuck just happened? How would I have ever made that association? That if you give the guy with no genitalia or nipples a ring, he'll push the ring against his chest like the Green Lantern's ring of power and cause himself to self-vaporize. Okay. Yes. Round of applause. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. What on earth? Not in a million years would I have thought that was gonna happen. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Yeah? We are going out a back entrance to the back streets. Oh, we're going to the back streets, boy. Back streets, back. All right. Oh, that was terrible. My voice cracked so badly. I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. All right. Can we get some support for the stream? We got about 20-30 minutes left of survival horror fun here with Tormented Souls 2. But we're running out of time, and we only have like $50 of support. So now we need to pick it up right now. This is not a joke. This is not me messing around. We need some support, for goodness sake. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, great. Sakaino Senshi says, oh, I'm playing the Immortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Oh, there's no ranking system, and they didn't bother with any lobbies. Have I not? Literally, is this not what I've been saying recently? That when these companies are doing these retro, legacy, or collections for posterity purposes, they're putting no effort into them. Therefore, they die right the fuck away. And that's how, dude, if there's no ranking system and no lobby system, that game will die within a month. No one will be playing that by the end of November. I just don't understand. Why no effort? You want money, but you won't put effort in to actually earn said money. It's pretty fucked up when you really think about it, how they're messing with us by putting out these subpar collections non-stop. Dabhand says the Legacy Collection will get ranked in lobbies down the road. They posted about it earlier today. They want to make sure the game functions online properly first. They're selling the game already. You can't do that. You can't sell the game at full price and then add features down the line when you so choose. You must have the full featured suite of stuff in the game at launch, or else you have cheated the customer. So fuck them. Seriously. Fucking pieces of fucking shit scumbag rip-off artist motherfuckers. Now, can we get support? Because this is it. We're in the last 20 minutes of the stream, guys. So support would be very appreciated. So we don't end the stream at $50 for 2 nights in a row. That would really suck if 2 nights in a row for some reason the live stream is really slow. I know it's funny that we get insulted kind of stuff from Kit, but we get no subs and no legit support, so I don't know what's going on. 2 nights in a row you tell me I'm not going to get any support from Kit, huh? Yeah, your future stepdad did a sub at the beginning of the stream and that was it. Like, I'm serious. Take a look at this leaderboard right now, okay? 1 sub from your future stepdad, okay? We had 1 or 2 people who did 100 kicks. That's it. So literally on Kick tonight, I paid less than $10. So what am I streaming over there for? People used to be supportive over there. Now it's like they just want to fucking troll. And like I said, I think turning on those messages for moral support was actually a legit mistake. Because now people are just going to do that and joke around and laugh that they're not supporting. So I'm just going to turn it off. If people were actually still supporting over there, maybe I would be like, I don't care. But now I'm actually pissed. Because you guys think it's a fucking joke. No, it's not a joke. I gave you something nice that you said you wanted, and then you actually took stuff away from me. So that's fucked. Alright guys, so we're in the finale of the stream, last 15 or 20 minutes. Let's get some support right now. Let's get an actual freaking rally. Let's get some kicks, let's get some subs, let's get some super chats, let's get some tips, and let's get your memberships right now. Because I'm not gonna have 2 nights, you motherfucker, you gotta be kidding me. No, I'm not counting a tip. Nintendo Online just charged me for my monthly membership, so I just lost some money. Great. Well, I Spoke Crack did a $5 super chat. Says, thanks for the scary content. You're welcome, I Spoke Crack. Bro, we're up to 65 of support. So now we only need a few more of those. Like another like 20 of those. It's tonight's goal. So can we get 20 more $5 super chats right now? That'd be great. Anime Exceptionalism, thanks for 8 months. His gifted sub, thank you for being a trans ally. You're welcome. Listen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Everyone, I feel, has a right to be happy. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I just don't care. It's not even my business, right? So I hope you understand, doesn't bother me how you associate, how you affiliate yourself. That's your prerogative, Alrighty. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed. The thing is, I like the game. And again, I said this when it came out last Friday. It's a throwback. It definitely is a slow burn game, meaning there's not always going to be a bunch going on, but then all of a sudden a bunch of crazy stuff will happen all at once. It's like, whoa, what the hell? I like it, but it seems like with you guys, it's very hit or miss. Like the first stream didn't do well, the last stream did well, and now this one again hasn't done well. So I take that back. The first stream did do well, but it was like last minute someone came by. Last stream actually did very well. This one, obviously no. So it is what it is. And, I hope that you guys will come back for it again. I am going to continue the playthrough again next week, but it's much like the same situation as what's going on with Ninja Gaiden 4. If it doesn't do well, then we're not going to play again. All right? And once, I had a good time with it. I think there was some people who were engaged, but it was like 4 people. You know what I mean? So, I guess we'll see what happens. Next time we'll play it next week. Okay? Because I am going to play it again. Only one slow stream of the game doesn't mean I'm taking it out of the rotation, but if it becomes a pattern, then I will. So, and I'll say this distinctly. I said it before and I'll say it again. There's almost no support on Kick right now. And I don't know why. That's 2 nights in a row where we have literally 1 sub, maybe 500 kicks all night, so like $10 from K. You realize you guys are a third of my audience, right? $10 is not equivalent to you being a third of my audience. The YouTube side, there was a lot of super chats tonight. A lot. Kick side. So what's going on over there? Because there used to be people who were supporting. Well, where did you go? Yeah, again, I gave you the messages. So you know what? Oh, hold on. I got another 100 kicks from Natty Skinny Fatty, whatever the hell that means. Natty Skinny Fatty. All right. Garrett, that's all good. You don't have to worry, man. You were supportive tonight. You were not only helping with the game, but you were also helping with everything. Support-wise with super chats and everything. You don't have to ever worry about that. You're cool, man. All right. I don't know. Here we go. Okay. All set. All set. I fixed my error. No more messages for moral support because you guys are abusing the moral support system, thinking that's funny, joking about it, and saying, oh yeah, moral support, hoo-hoo, and then no one supports. So you get nothing now. I was nice to you. I was nice enough to you to give you Kick viewers something extra that you wanted, and then you took away. That's not how life works. You're supposed to reciprocate when someone does something nice for you. You're not supposed to now be a dick and try to troll. So now I took it away and you're not going to get it back. Maybe if we start getting consistent Kick support again, like we had, then maybe I'll give you the messages back. Let's see what happens, because right now, you're doing absolutely nothing to earn my trust or get those messages. However, Cop Top 12 just did a $5 super chat and says, good night, Phil. Good stream, keep it positive, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So now we at least got to like 70 of support, which I appreciate. Thank you so much. Alright, so this playthrough will continue next week. All right? Why? Because I'm busy with new game releases and the Halloween marathon. This will return on the late stream next week. Now, if it does well next week, we'll keep going. Tonight, obviously not so good. It is disappointing because the first 2 streams we did hit the goal and people seem to like it. I don't know why, particularly 1 or 2 people who really like the game weren't here tonight. I know that for a fact. So, yeah, let's see what happens next week. But thank you to those who were here and actually did support. I appreciate you very much, and we'll see what happens next time, okay? By the way, if you're an on-demand viewer of this playthrough, you can always contribute with a super thanks. You can send a tip and be sure to say, hey, this is for this playthrough. I like the game. Please keep it in the rotation. I'd like to know. All right? I know there are on-demand people watching. I just don't know particularly, how much they like, if they support or not, because you're not here live. All right, guys, thank you. I'll see you next time for more Tormented Souls 2. All right. Well, guys, it's a shame. It really is a shame. Because, like I said, if the Kick viewers had supported tonight, we would have hit the goal. Seriously, because the vast majority of support that we had tonight was all YouTube side. Tons of super chats, and 1 tip, but tons of super chats. And then Kick had 1 sub, and maybe like I said, probably right at this point, like 700 kicks, and that was it. So, and Kick used to be supportive, so I don't know what's up with you guys. I really don't. I don't know what's up with you guys. I was actually nice, and again, this is me being real with you. I was nice to you, because you guys were asking for days and days. You said, the moral support has been fixed. Can we start doing messages again in moral support? I said, I'll do that for you. Why not? And I even did it on the fly in the middle of a stream. I'd have to do that. I've turned on all these messages for you. And you guys started using them, and the moment I turned them on, all of a sudden, all the real support dries up. Well, that's not how fucking life works. That's not how it works at all. It's, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You ask for something, I'll give it to you. But then you gotta continue to support what I'm doing. Now, so now we have pop-ups without having to contribute. So now we stop contributing. That's not how it works. Okay. All right. And it's sad because I know that there are nights that we have fun and the Kick viewers are supportive. It just hasn't happened 2 nights in a row now. It's sad. And sometimes it goes really well. And then all of a sudden now we'll get a spanner where people just want to be dicks. I don't know what to say. Can't make you not be a dick, right? All right, so like I said in the end of the video there, I'm not giving up on Tormented Souls 2. The first 2 streams, we did actually hit support goals for the game. So I'm not going to be like, oh no, that's the end of the playthrough or anything like that. And quite frankly, we already are about halfway into it. And I do like it. I am enjoying the game. So I want to keep going with it. All right? But if we have another stream where we're not getting close to hitting the goal, then I got to question it. Ninja Gaiden 4 last night was pretty bad. I don't know. That one I'm already kind of questioning. People were saying, yeah, try other games, then do Outer Worlds 2 or something. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to this one made sense. It's part of the season. So, I don't know. But then we have streams that are overwhelmingly positive, like Pokemon. Earlier today, again, with Silk Song, great amount of support. In fact, we exceeded a goal. So I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. I know it's just not predictable anymore. It's to the point where it's at the end of the world. I'm not going broke because we have 1 or 2 slow streams. It's just disconcerting that I do something nice to go the extra mile for one group of viewers, and literally 2 nights in a row, they screw me. Messed up. Anyway, all right, well, I do want to say thanks to those who were here and were positive and enjoyed the content tonight, all right? Tomorrow, it's all about Mortal Kombat. Now, to be honest, I don't know how this is going to go. What I was just told on stream is that this collection doesn't have any kind whatsoever of ranking system or lobbies. It's literally just random match after random match, and it's completely meaningless. That is insanely a joke. That means they put 0 effort into the collection. That pisses me off. What that means is that maybe tomorrow we'll really enjoy it because it'll be premiere, launch day, there'll be a lot of people playing it. And then maybe we can play it a few more times over the next month, and then it's probably going to die. That's disappointing. I don't know why they keep messing these collections up, but it's like no one listens. So at least tomorrow we'll have some fun. Other than you guys will join me, I am gonna play Mortal Kombat all day tomorrow on both streams. We'll probably start with some offline content and play through the 3 to 4 games, arcade mode, for me to remember how to play them or whatever. But we're gonna do a lot of online play too. Like I want to play it a lot online, just I gotta get used to playing it before we can do that. All right. So all Mortal Kombat to have no podcast tomorrow. All right, none. So that should be fun. And remember, of course, Friday, it is time for a very fun Halloween marathon all day long on Friday. Okay? Cool. King Crimson says the Legacy Collection is also on sale on PSN in case there's no comp on Steam. Yeah, when does it end? The sale? Because the sale on Steam ends overnight. So I'm definitely going to buy it. But it's really going to suck. I don't want to pay fucking full price for this thing if no one's playing it, you know. By the way, Jag X Strikes to the $2 super chat said at least moral support is better than no support. Moral support is literally just a pop-up for the viewer in the chat. Has nothing, it doesn't help me at all. It's not even like on YouTube, where on YouTube when someone likes the stream or whatever, you get more engagement and you have a chance your stream will get thrown into featured more. There's nothing like that on Kick. The whole moral support channel point system is literally a feature for the viewer. So I give the viewer that feature to be nice to them. They reciprocated within 2 days by taking away my support. Therefore, they don't get anything extra, and that's their own fault. So I hope they understand. That's why I did it. Not because I'm trying to be a jerk. They were a jerk to me for 2 days. Okay, actually, we actually with that super chat got halfway to the goal. Bono's Tecmo says, yes, it's confirmed the devs are waiting to see if it sells. If it doesn't, they're not going to add any features, but if it does, they will, and that's BS. I completely agree. You don't sell a game and then add features later. You sell the fucking game, make it good first, then you earn the sale. Like, it's fucked up what they're doing. That's ass backwards game development, and they shouldn't be performing business like that. That's ludicrous. Okay, everyone, I hope that you all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow all day long for Mortal Kombat. First some offline to get the cobwebs and the rust off. And then we'll definitely go online and play and we'll see how it goes, okay? This person did a $2 super chat, says at least Wings doesn't act like you have tonight. Yeah, and then Wings has like $10 streams, dude. He sits there playing game, no one's paying attention, no one cares. And then he says, well, I'm not making enough. Well, yeah, you're not making enough because you're playing Battlefield, which no one wants to see. What do you want me to do? Sorry, I'm a businessman. You know, I am. I'm an entertainer, I'm a gamer, and I'm a businessman. And I'm good at it. You know, I'm definitely good at it, or else I wouldn't be doing as well as I am. That's why I'm frustrated when we have nights when we don't hit the goal. That's why I'm frustrated when we have 2 nights we don't hit a goal, and when I gave these people something extra. So too bad. Okay. All right, folks. Everyone, have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning for a full, fun day of Mortal Kombat here on DSP Gaming. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out. Oh, wait. Is there anyone to host tonight? Or not? Mad TV's on? I can send people over to Mad TV. What do you think? Should I do it or not? I would send it over, but I don't know, with the way these people have been behaving recently, maybe we just didn't even bother, since they're behaving so poorly. It's obvious there's a strong troll element, particularly the nights when Casino is streaming. These fuckers come over here and they try to just ruin the stream. So I honestly don't want to send people over and then they're gonna troll this guy. That's gonna piss me the fuck off. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Good point. Forget it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't even want a chance that people are gonna be dicks to Bad TV. He doesn't deserve that. This troll element that's sitting here reacting like toxic dicks. They're starting to piss me off. So, all right. Bill loves Fuse. For the record, you've been supportive. It's not you I'm talking about. Because he says you can't rate him if you can't trust us. It's not everyone, but take a look at how many people are here trolling. You see how many people are there trolling? It's not the regulars who are here and actually supporting, it's these dicks. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright guys, have a good night. See y'all in the morning for Mortal Kombat, alright? Peace out, have a good night. Bye-bye.